Hello, and welcome back to another episode of Diaries of a Six-Figure Coach podcast. Today, we're going to be diving into something fundamental for every entrepreneur and coach out there, and it is the magic behind a well-defined business plan and why entrepreneurs who have a strategy and plan tend to crush their goals. Why actually is that? But before we do, I want to ask you something. Have you ever felt the sun on your skin or breathed in this fresh air and felt a sudden burst of clarity coming through you? That's exactly what happens for me when I'm in Tulum. It happens all the time. And this is actually one of the reasons why I decided to want to host a retreat in Tulum that would merge this environment, the tranquil vibes with business focused energy. Because guess what? Every entrepreneur, including you, can benefit from both relaxation, this incredible Tulumi energy, and a strategic mindset and doing some implementation and work that can set you up for success. So that is really what I wanted to dive into. So yes, I'm going to talk a bit about the retreat too, because so much magic is going to happen, and to come together as a group of women, as a group of entrepreneurs in this focused space, in this loaded, potent energy here in Tulum is going to be incredible. But I want to dive in now. I want to dive deeper with you. And so one of the things I was curious about is if you've ever wondered why some entrepreneurs seem to crush their goals consistently and then others don't. Why do some seem to soar and knock their goals out of the park and others seem to struggle to be able to get their business going? Have you ever wondered that? I know that I have for a long time, and I was kind of resistant to what I'm about to share with you, which is funny because I've always loved planning, but I think I've forgotten it along the way. But the secret sauce really is having a structured plan for your business and being able to focus, because your ability to focus is a direct reflection of the kind of results that you can create. And here is why. One, when you have a structured plan for your business, when you're clear on a strategy, you have strategic clarity. And really, it's all about having that laser focused vision, because when you know what you're aiming for, every single action becomes aligned with that dream. Every single action becomes aligned with that goal. Every single action moves you closer to the thing that you actually want. So you're no longer shooting in the dark or throwing spaghetti at the wall and hope one will stick, because you have the clarity that is matched with strategy, which makes you really, really efficient, which gets me to the next thing, which is really resource allocation. When we have a plan, we really maximize time and money and energy, which are really our most valued resources in our business. And so how really having this plan, having a strategy, knowing what you do and showing up for the right things at the right time ensures that every penny and every second are counted, and it maximizes, again, time, energy, and money, which are such critical resources for us, especially if you're in a service-based field too, where you're working with a lot of clients. Your energy and your time is so important to be able to actually scale. Now, the next one is consistent branding. When you have a plan, you really want to make sure that you have an idea of how you're going to show up as a brand consistently, because your brand is your promise. Your brand is what connects your business, the functions of the business, what you offer, what you do with the people. So it creates this consistency and the connection. And that is what ultimately builds trust and brand recognition. And it's like having a calling card that everyone recognizes, right? Like your consistent branding that you're able to achieve when you have a plan and when you show up in a certain way makes sure that your business, your service, your offer becomes something that you're known for. It's like when you need a paper tissue, you don't say, do you have a paper tissue? Most of us say, do you have a Kleenex? This is the power of brand recognition, but it only happens when we have consistent branding. And that is achieved when you're actually building a brand with intention and with a plan rather than just accidentally. And then the last thing is efficiency. Listen up. This is huge. Distractions, real. What are those, right? It's like all the golden shiny objects out there that move us into a million different directions, all the different ideas we have as an entrepreneur. Here is the thing. It doesn't help us when we're distracted and we're having squirrel brain all the time, right? Like entrepreneurs with a plan know where they're headed. There's no more detours. It's just straight to success, straight to the goal, straight to where you're heading. And that is such a beautiful thing. And with that all being said, with these 4 things that we have when we have a plan in place and a strategy in place, really what I want you to understand that when we talk about data, when we talk about having these insights that we can action on that will drive our business forward, it isn't just a boring topic. It isn't just like something that like we put in place and then we never look at. Not at all. This data, these actionable insights, the plan that we're creating is actually the key to understanding what is working and what's not working in our business. And based from there, when we do that and we tap into the data that we're now creating and then bring that back into our plan, we can do some really powerful things. One of them is discovering, for example, what content makes our audiences buzz with excitement and what doesn't. We can identify what offers are pulling people in like magnets and which don't, so we know where to focus our effort on. We can understand exactly the areas of a business that are on fire and those that need a spark big time, right? So really, we can unveil where your efforts might be going in circles, where you're kind of like spinning your wheels all the time rather than propelling you forward. So essentially, carving out time for clear and actionable planning isn't just good, it's transformational and it will supercharge your growth. And most of us don't do it, so we keep wandering aimlessly, throwing spaghetti at a wall, hope one will stick, instead of walking purposely towards success. And this is exactly why when I was thinking and had this idea to do a retreat, I wanted to host a retreat that was really focused on getting things done, not to do, meaning that I wanted to bring a group of women together and that I wanted to co-host with someone who can also bring that energetic and the mindset piece in to do all the work, deep diving that's required for you to get this plan done, for you to get the strategy refined, for you to step into the identity of the CEO that makes this happen, so that when you walk away from this retreat, all you've got left to do is actually implement and action what you said you were going to do. And you're provided with a plan, with the tools, with trackable things, with everything that you need to be successful if you want on your own after you leave the retreat. And so this is one thing that sets this retreat apart from other retreats that are out there. Because you're not going to come in and walk away with more things to do. You're going to come and you walk away with your plan done, which is amazing. And I'm so excited to host this retreat alongside Millie. We just did an amazing masterclass, and our early bird pricing ends this week. So I wanted to keep today's episode short and tight and talk about just that. But what Millie and I are going to do at this retreat is really provide entrepreneurs like you with the perfect setting, with all sorts of fun and activation and beauty, and the time and space and focus to craft this game-changing plan. Because blending energetics and strategy is really where the magic happens, where the momentum starts to happen, and we need both. So I want you to remember this. I don't want you to let another day, week, or month go by without a clear blueprint for your business. It is now September 2023. There is the 3 biggest months of the year left, and you have an opportunity to come out to Tulum in November, get your 2024 plan done, get this roadmap in place that will lead you to success, and get you moving into 2024 and through the biggest sales month of the year, which is December, moving with strategic clarity, with a solid plan, with knowing how you're going to make it happen, while everybody else will be like, oh my God, I got to make my plan for next year. Oh my God, I got to set my goals. Oh my God, all of this. No, you'll be in like holiday ease, or you can sell like a champ if that is what you want to do when you're leaving this retreat, which means you're going to be able to maximize that last month of the year, and you will have your plan done, which means you're going into the new year with momentum, because you're not going to be one of those entrepreneurs who still doesn't have a plan or a roadmap or throw spaghetti at the wall come January and hoping that you are going to figure out how you're going to make this happen, because you will know. So if this is speaking to you, check out all of the details. We created an incredible itinerary for you. It's all on the retreat page. Again, the link is in the show notes, and you can come out and be guided by not just one, but two experienced mentors, Millie and myself, and we're going to help you connect all the strategic dots and make sure you walk away after this retreat with this plan and blueprint done, and the mindset of a woman and an entrepreneur that is going to make it happen. So come and seize the opportunities. Come and make this happen. Make this investment into you. Make this investment into your business. Make this investment into your future. And in 1 week, you're going to have this plan that really will allow you to seize all the opportunities that await in 2024 and make that six-figure dream and freedom-filled life a reality. So if this tugs at your heart, click the link below or send me a message if you have questions about the retreat, as well at Teresa Lambert Coaching on my Instagram, and I'm happy to chat with you. But now is the time to move. Spots are filling up. Early bird pricing ends. There's only 10 spots all up for this retreat. And as I'm recording this a week before this airs, I don't know how many more we have actually as I speak by now, but hit the link below, get all the details, check out the itinerary, and then come join Millie and I in Tulum. It's going to be incredible. I love you all so much, and I want nothing more for you but to have a plan and a strategy that can hold you, guide you, so you're going to be one of those entrepreneurs that is going to crush it, not just in 2024, but for the long run. I love you so much, and I will chat with you soon.